Hello everyone, this is Sajid Parith from IH Delft. In this video, I will show you how to develop a web application from Google Earth Engine. Google Earth Engine comes with inbuilt functionality to develop an app based on your script and which is shareable to public, and they will be able to see the functionalities you provide with your script. It's a very good medium to share to a larger audience your data, to visualize your data, and uh, and to offer some basic GIS based or spatial data based applications. So there are many good examples of the app which we have covered in our laptop. But here I'm going to show you how to make a basic app and how to start with it. So in this code editor, you can see I have a very simple script, which is called script one. And in this script, I'm importing two data set. One is SRTM DEM and a boundary, which is again a basin in Iran, which is Urmia Basin. I'm centering the map view to the boundary with a zoom level of 7. I'm setting a visualization palette to visualize this DEM over that boundary. And the only function which I'm performing here with the script is clip this DEM to the boundary using the clip function and add this particular DEM which is clipped to the boundary to the map view and display the map using this palette. So that is the script, a very simple script. Let's see what happens when we run this script. You can see that it will goes to run and it display the DEM which is already clipped to Urmia Basin, and you have an option to select and deselect the image layer. So now you want to add or offer this particular script or this particular data as a web app. One important note to always remember is that, for example, DEM is a public data which is available in Google Earth Engine data catalog. So this can be accessed by all the people who have access to Google Earth Engine. But this one is, you can see it is in my user's asset. This is my asset, this boundary. So if you are going to share this app, this means you have to make this particular data, which is a imported shapefile into my asset, to all. Then only people will be, or others will be able to see the data when you share the app link. So to do that, I will go to the assets. You can see that I have only one asset, which is the basin boundary, which is imported here. I will select the basin boundary, and there is an option called share. So I'll click on share, and you can see that there's an option called anyone can read. So if you select that one, that means whoever has this link to the script or any app developed using this script or developed using this particular data can actually see the data. They cannot access or download the data, but they will be able to at least visualize the data. That this step is very important here. Now let's see how to convert the script into an app. So for that, there is an option called apps here, manage apps. So I go to manage apps. I click on new app, and I will say my app. It is just a name. You can give meaningful names when you have a much detailed script. And this is going to be the URL of this particular app, and you can share this URL with other people so that they can see it. Now, one important step is that you need to have a Google Cloud project to make this app active. So this is a single time step. You have to do it only once, and yeah, I mean, depending on the project, I mean, uh, if you have big projects and multiple projects, and you have different Google Cloud buckets of projects available, then you may have to look into which project you are going to assign this app into. But in this case, if it's a general app, you can just create a default cloud project and assign all the app into that project. So here I'm going to change it, and I'm saying create a new cloud project because I don't have any cloud projects. A fresh Google Earth Engine login. So there's no organization available. You can keep this default. You can keep the default name which is appearing here, and you can also keep everything default here in the optional. And I will say select. Okay, I did not accept the cloud terms of services. So to do that, okay, sorry. To do that, um, you can go to this particular link here. It may take some time. And agree to the terms and conditions. You have to note that Google Cloud is actually a paid service, but in most of the cases, if your app or if your usage in cloud is nominal, uh, usually they don't charge anything. It's not so, but be alert that it's one of the paid service from cloud. Sorry, Google. Okay, so I accepted all the terms. So I will go back here and select again. Okay, so the Google Cloud project is ready. I'm going to leave. I don't want to access the restriction. You can also say feature this app in your public apps gallery so that it will come here. Um, yeah, and how do you want to set the source code? So I'm going to say set the source code into repository script path. So in my case, the script path is uses Waterinac module 11 and the script is script 1. That's it. I will say publish and the app will list here. Now you can click on this particular link and see if the app is ready. So as you can see, this is your public app link. You can share this link, but as it's not yet ready, it takes some minutes to usually some minutes to get the app ready. And it's not ready yet, so we can try it after a couple of minutes and it should work. No. Yeah, it's ready now. So you can see your app is ready. Anyone with this link will be able to see this. uh, yeah, there are basic tools. You can change the background. You have zoom in, zoom out. Yeah, it's a basic app, but you can also make a script or you can develop a script which provide some useful applications. That's it on app development. Thank you.